Patchy morning fog today. We've got relatively warm temperatures as we head into the weekend, but it does look like we get another cool down as we get into next week. So this weekend is kind of the pick weekend of the next few. When it comes to rainfall, how about this one for you? Spokane, we picked up about 2/10 of an inch. Cheney, almost 3/10 of an inch, but then it falls off. Look at Deer Park, barely any in Moses Lake, barely any as well. You head over toward Coeur d'Alene and it was trace amounts reported. So that rain really depended on where you were. But if you didn't get too much, if you didn't get too much cloud cover, you just got a little bit of moisture. You're winding up with a little bit of fog this morning. Deer Park, visibility down to 1/4 of a mile, Coeur d'Alene down to a 1/2 mile now, down to about 5 miles in Airway Heights. So that's one of those places where we're going to keep an eye on because it's likely going to drop even more. We sit about 2 hours away from the coldest time of day. That leaves 2 more hours for fog development and growth, so we'll keep an eye. 50 in Deer Park, 50 in Spokane, 48 in Coeur d'Alene, and 45 up in Sandpoint. You're near 50 down in the Palouse. You're in the mid-40s out in central Washington because you have those clear skies overhead. Now the front itself, now in parts of western Montana, it has moved out. It's opening the door for clearing skies for us here in the inland northwest. You can see our little layer of stratus clouds, those starting to move out of the region, and that gives way to more sunshine. With plenty of sunshine today, we have temperatures climbing into the mid-60s. Here in Spokane, we're definitely in the mid-60s. Similar story out in central Washington as well. But as we head through the next few days, things get kind of interesting. This is where I'm really liking it. Now, we stay warm through the weekend, and it's likely we warm each and every day until we get into about next Tuesday. Next Tuesday looks to be the warmest day of all of the days for us. It's likely probably the warmest day from now until the end of the year, if that makes sense. Then as we move through the next few days, we get yet another trough, and even when we get another ridge moving in, it doesn't really offer us much. So what winds up happening is long-range forecast models suggest that 8 to 14 days from now, so you look past that 7-day forecast, you go, oh, that's a big cool down. And you go, how do we get there? Well, we get there like this. Temperatures on the rise, and then take a quick drop next week. So foggy this morning, mild weekend ahead. We warm up until Tuesday, and then the cool down starts